Coachability is real. How willing you are to learn and how willing you are to develop yourself with the help of a mentor, of a teacher, of a coach, and thinking about how willing you are to learn. Do you want to learn, or do you actually want to do the stuff that you know that you're supposed to do? Are you hungry for information, or are you hungry for actionable advice and progress? I know these are not easy topics to talk about, and it's been going on basically forever. From the dawn of time, every great man on earth have had mentors, have had teachers, but that was a common skill that held them together or held them together and made them great, and that was coachability. So they were willing to learn. And before you think it's just me being too philosophic, out here in the balcony in Paraguay, it's 6 a.m. right here, beautiful sunrise in the background. The thing is, this is not just philosophy, these are facts, and I experience these in my life, in my coaching relationships, either with my clients or with people who mentored me at any given point of time, is that the sauce, the essence of the whole thing, the gist, is not in the information that you receive, but in the way you are being kept accountable and you being shown a person you want to be like, you want to look like, you want to feel like, you want to earn like. It really depends on what type of coaching you are engaging in, right? But what really matters is not about the information, it's about the help that you receive. So if you want to find out just information, just Google it, right? Or if you have someone for that, just ask questions, right? And if you found out the information and you're still not making progress, right, then it means that it's not information that you need. What you need is taking action, and someone who makes sure that you will take that action. Because if you don't take it, you're not gonna be making progress, and you will just wonder why, right? So information most of the times is not enough. You could Google how to swim, right? Or you could read a book how to swim, but you need to go out and test it on the waters to know if you can actually swim, right? You might be drowning after reading that book like 9, 10, 11 times in a row. You could read it as many times as you want, you could still drown if you don't learn how to swim, right? If you don't put that into a real life context. And the same goes for basically every single thing in life. Today, you can Google a workout plan or diet routine for yourself. You can even tell fucking ChatGPT to write you a diet plan for your height, age, shape, weight, size, whatever, gender, whatever you can think of. You can customize it for yourself. Will you follow the diet plan? Will the diet plan be sustainable? Will ChatGPT know when you go, where you travel, what the restaurants are there? Maybe in the future it will. But, okay, can it make sure that you actually take the action? Can it motivate you? Can it make sure that you feel comfortable in the program? Can it make sure that, okay, you feel comfortable in your own skin and you feel good about your progress and you feel sure about this is the right direction you can go to, right, or towards? This is what you need to think about, that, okay, if you knew all the information, just like ChatGPT, right, just like AI, you would be this smartest motherfucker on earth, right? Let's assume you are. Because I really do think that you, if you are watching this video and you subscribe to my channel, you're a smart person and you can think. You know how to use your brain and how to process information with that. And I'm really proud of you for this. But think of it. If you wanted to get in shape for years by now, if you wanted to get rid of your beer belly and get a six-pack for the summer, if you wanted to fix your sleep disorders or sleep problems that you've been having for years by now, if you wanted to perform at your absolute peak when you can actually focus for more than 20 minutes and you can double down on decision making because you know that you are in a stress-free or at least a well-managed stress environment, right? So you do all of these yourselves, or wish you could do all of these yourself, but you still haven't done any of these in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 10 years, right? So you could be in shape, feeling, looking, and performing the absolute best that you have ever did, or that you have ever done, right? But still, you're at a stage that it still didn't happen. Because you know the information, but you lack the implementation. And this is where coachability plays a huge role. Because anyone can ask questions, anyone can listen to information, but not everyone can implement those. So let's say I tell you, do this, do that, or let's customize it for your lifestyle, for you, this would suit the better. And then you would tell me, no, Ábris, you're stupid, I'm not gonna do that. Or, what you say is wrong. Well, you know, out of the two of us, who is in shape, who has helped more clients, right? So this is where coachability plays a huge role. So you look at that person, what are his merits, what did he achieve in life, and then you make your decision whether to listen to him or not listen to him. But if he's got the results, could be an ideal mentor for you, right? You like each other's vibe, whatever, and you know he's got the results for himself, for his mentees and everything, and you still decide that, no, I'm not going to listen to him, this is bullshit what he says, well, then you are not a coachable person. So this is something that you have to develop yourself. No one's going to help you with this, but how fast you can turn information and advice into direct action and results, that's really the core, the engine of your progress, right? So let's rev up that engine, guys, and look at all the big people in history and business so far that, okay, they were really like drastically reducing the distance between information and advice and implementation. So this was smaller. For example, Alexander the Great, you know, his mentor Aristotle, he gave him the advice, you know, he raised him up basically, and he taught him everything he could in a brief 22 years, right? So by the time Alexander the Great was my age, he conquered half of the known world back then. Half of the known world. And you know, when I'm saying that, okay, I'm not at that point of life where I want to be, so that's why I also receive coaching. I invest into my own self-development because I want to know that skill. I want to learn that skill that Alexander the Great had, how to reduce the distance between advice and implementation, right? Because if I could do that as well as Alexander the Great, probably I would have conquered half of a known world by this point. Did I do that? No, not yet. So I'm still learning how to be even faster, how to be even more coachable. This is a skill you should never stop developing, never stop learning. So it's not always that, okay, you haven't found the right coach yet, or it's not the right time, you are just not ready for it, you need to think about it, stuff like that. When you come up with these excuses, the funniest thing is that you are making excuses for your own lack of discipline and your own lack of coachability, because you do not believe in yourself that you can do that. But how could you believe in yourself unless you try it, right? So I get that some people are, for example, afraid of swimming when they haven't done it when they have never done it, right? Or haven't done it in a long time, and they are afraid that, okay, they kind of forgot it. But what I want to say with this, with my dry ass throat in the morning, right? What I wanted to say is that you have to test the waters, right? And that doesn't mean you have to go into the deep water first, right? Just try something, and if it fails, just take it as a lesson, right? But if you want to reduce the risk of failure and you want to make sure that, okay, this will be a surefire program that works for me, this coach is amazing, right? Just look through the coaches that you've been considering, look at their results, look at the people they have transformed, look at similarities between you and those people, and if you deem that, okay, this is good for me, this could work for me, then don't hesitate, because if you don't test the waters, you will never learn how to swim. Okay, so if you're the type of guy who needs to think about it, if you're the type of guy who has to run over it with someone else who doesn't know everything about your context, everything about your situation, so it could be a stakeholder in your life, in your marriage, in your company, but still they are not fully aware of your situation, then probably we are not the best fit to work together with, because you don't have that level of coachability which requires to be a successful client in our program, right? You have to be able to listen and implement that fast. But if you're this type of person and you got out of shape in the past few years, and you put your sleep, your energy levels, and everything in between on the back burner, and I highly encourage you to check out the links in the description, book a free consultation call with us, and we'll see how we can help you. We will craft a custom game plan for you and see if we are a good fit to work together. But if you enjoyed this video and you already found some actionable advice that you could implement in your lifestyle right now, then basically I'm really grateful for you. Let me know your opinion in the comment below. Let me know how fast you are with information and implementation. What do you think about coachability? I'm encouraging a friendly conversation down in the comment section. Like, subscribe, whatever, but only if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, then probably this channel is not for you, but I love you anyway. So thank you guys, and have an amazing day ahead.